Hey everyone, we're Tim and Sandy and our awesome dog Pablo, and right now we're living the dream in our Sprinter van, tackling the ultimate adventure, the Big Lap of Australia. Last week we showed you what some Insta spots can be like, and this week is no different. But don't worry, we make up for it in lush greenery and epic waterfalls that will take your breath away. But we also uncover a heartbreaking tale, a once beautiful dream home that was ravaged by fire. Just a quick recap, we did actually go back to Mission Beach the morning after we shot the last scene last week. It was a lot better and Pablo had fun running around on the sand. Oh, and something else we discovered in Mission Beach, a laundromat that's a restaurant. Weird. Anyway, back to this week's vlog. Good afternoon, guys. I suppose you're wondering where we are because we did say no campsites, but we are at a lovely little campsite near Paronella Park called the Paddock. Now, Paronella Park is just outside of Cairns, a little bit south of Cairns, and I don't know much about it because I want to surprise myself. Who else does that? But I do know that a guy called Jose Paronella had a dream to build a Spanish castle in this beautiful area of North Queensland. So he did just that, and it's surrounded by acres or hectares of beautiful property. And why not check it out? So what you get with this deal is a campsite with all the facilities. It doesn't have a dump point though, I'll point out, but there is a pub next door. You also get 2 tours, one during the day for 30 minutes and another one at night. And I don't know what happened to the night one. I do believe it looks like there's a lot of light shows and stuff in the park, so I'm looking forward to that. But let's go and check out this beautiful park. Now, the first thing I see when we come here is a waterfall, but the waterfall in the pictures of Paronella Park looks like it's in the park. It's not. It's just outside.
He might own it, but who owns a waterfall?
The first thing you notice as you arrive here is this stunning bridge. It's a suspension bridge taking you across those famous falls. But the sign says it all here. Paronella Park is a must visit. For your ticket, you get to explore beautiful castle ruins, lush gardens, and the amazing Meter Creek Falls. The park itself isn't dog friendly, and they have stated that they have a dog sitting service. But when we got there, they said they could tie Pablo to the veranda out the front or put him in one of these. So, as you can see, Pablo stayed in our van. Alright, let's dive in and see what makes Paronella Park so special. So we just enjoyed a tour with a guy that reminded me of Willy Wonka from the Chocolate Factory. Very expressive, really loves his job.
Yes, he was the perfect showman. He was the perfect showman and an amazing storyteller at the same time.
Yeah, he was.
It was really, really good.
So there is so much detail into this park. So what we're going to do is take you around to each spot and maybe give you a little bit of background as we show it to you, because if we just tell you, it won't make any sense.
No.
So let's go. So the waterfall behind me was created because the big waterfalls out the front they were named after someone else in the area, and the owner wanted waterfall to name after his own daughter. So he made a replica of the same sort of type of waterfall with the put 2 boulders to make 3 waterfalls and replica to the ones out the front, and named it Teresa Waterfalls after his own daughter. That was pretty interesting. How vain is that though? Beautiful. So do you reckon those waterfalls look like the ones in the front?
I didn't really pay attention to the ones at the front because we haven't really spent any time there. We just quickly walked past them, but I can see a similarity from what I can remember.
Well, I haven't seen them, so we'll go have a look at the front because I've only seen the top, so we'll have a look and see if it's similar. But these pathways are absolutely gorgeous. It actually feels like it's nighttime. Look at it. Well, probably doesn't in the view because we'll brighten it. But it's beautiful, dense forest, and yeah, he's definitely created a little oasis for himself, hasn't he?
Absolutely. Like over 7,000 different species of plant and trees here. It's if you like that sort of thing, it's really good. But it's pretty to look at as well.
As you stroll through Paronella Park, you'll be surrounded by amazing trees like the towering red cedars and the vibrant tallowood trees. Keep an eye out for the cycads with their prehistoric charm and the black bean trees with their glossy leaves. But there are also serene creeks that wind through the forest, adding peaceful, sparkling touch to this lush paradise. So we've just stumbled upon a bamboo forest, and I don't even remember back when we were in Japan, we actually made that Instagram stop to the bamboo forest. It was awful. But this is 1,000 times better. You could so get your Instagram shots here.
Yeah, you could.
We may try.
You got an umbrella.
I don't have my umbrella.
We've got one. We've got a white one.
So the owner actually planted a line of these trees straight down, such a way that you could see the waterfall right at the end. So if you took a picture, it would be the perfect frame shot of that waterfall right down the end. It looks awesome, and bear in mind these trees are only baby trees. Apparently they'll grow up to 3 times as high. It takes 300 years to actually grow at full height, and they're already massive.
And here we are, probably on top of one of the fanciest toilets I've ever been to.
The toilet castle.
It's a toilet castle. One of the novelties of this place, it's very castle themed obviously, but this was a big area here that people used to come and use and swim, and it used to be back in the day with the old soldiers and everything.
Yeah, I think he was open to the public to use the pool and use the grounds, and they had tennis courts here.
Sports fields.
What are they called? Not billiards. Billiards is this. What's that?
I cannot remember what he said. Petong?
Anyway, it was actually where lots of people gathered and enjoyed the sun, I believe. But he was an entrepreneur. He did hire out swimming costumes to people who didn't come here with swimming costumes, and also if you did not have if you had to change to these costumes, he would charge you a fee to use the cubicles where I'm about to show you.
But anyway, this place is absolutely stunning. It's so peaceful and quiet, and it's just so diverse.
Right in front of that swimming pool area is a gravity-fed fountain, which I thought was pretty cool. Back in the day in 1930, and I believe that was a thing, so it was really ahead of its time. Also, this place had a cafe with electricity, which was also ahead of its time in this area. These are the little cubicles I was telling you about earlier. You need to pay a fee to get changed. I just can't believe how gorgeous and ahead of its time Paronella Park is. We strolled through more of the stunning forest and headed straight for Millaa Falls right at the front. The anticipation was real, and seeing the falls was breathtaking. Totally unforgettable. So those picnic tables down there were actually placed specifically so everybody had a clear view of the waterfall when they came and bought a picnic or bought from the cafe. They can come down here and get a clear view of the waterfall. Nice.
Which you could at the time you were allowed to go underneath the waterfall in a rowing boat.
Yeah, you can go under the waterfall in a rowing boat back in the day. I'm not sure what's underneath the caves, but
yeah,
that would have been cool. I think I would have done
Apparently there's saltwater crocodiles in there now, so that's how.
Yeah, there's crocs in there now, so yeah. No one's allowed to swim.
No swimming.
Does it look the same?
No, it's similar, and I can see what he was trying to do.
Very similar. A lot larger. I do believe there is fish down here as well, and I think you can feed the turtles. Can you feed turtles the fish food?
I think so, yes.
Well, let's go have a look. They gave us fish food at the start, and they said to come down to the turtle nesting area or at the waterfalls to feed the fish. and I think the free fish at the front, there's a lot of F's in this, are being fed. They're being fed way too much, so we're down here going to feed these ones.
We've got the fat fish up there, we're going to do the fin fish.
Look how many there are. There's so many. There's hundreds.
Yeah.
The turtle's heaps.
Oh.
See them all?
I see
It's 5.
Oh.
Wow. I'm trying to give some to the turtles.
We have to distract the fish first to feed the turtles.
I've never actually seen turtles and like clumped together like that next to the riverbed. It's so weird. Obviously they know they get, this is how much food they've got today. Well, I didn't know if it's today.
But
this could have been cleared out.
There's also some in the other bin as well.
Oh my gosh.
This is just here.
It's a turtle nesting area. That's
Oh. Maybe that's what a turtle nest looks like.
soft sand surrounds provide an ideal nesting area for the local snapping turtles. Wow. And why they're here? They're probably mating. Explain the noise. So behind me is the grand staircase. Now it may seem all grand and fancy, but it was actually built for purpose. It was built so that the gravel and sand used to build the top of the property was taken down.
Taken from the river.
No. Take 2. So the sand and gravel from the top of...
No, it was taken. The sand and gravel from the river was taken up the top to build the building.
The sand and gravel used to build the property down there was brought... No. So all the sand and gravel that was used to build the buildings down that side of the property was taken from there and brought up here to build the top garden and all the buildings up here. I will get this right one day, guys. So, the sand and gravel from the bottom of the property was brought up by the stairs to build the structures at the top of the property, because this was the first structure built. Is that right?
So this was the second structure to be completed. This was
The first is the stairs.
the main residence that they moved in. It was named the cottage, and then from then on they built the rest of the place. But today it houses a museum.
Yeah. Actually quite interesting. The woman who used to live here, the daughter, came back and explained everything about the property and actually gave artifacts and everything to the current owners so it could be displayed in this museum. So that's quite interesting.
This place was abandoned for 14 years.
Yeah. Inside, you'll find a rich collection of artifacts and historical photographs that tell the story of Jose Paronella and his dreams of creating a tropical paradise. From vintage items to personal mementos, each piece adds depth to the park's unique history. Make sure you check out this museum during your visit to fully appreciate the legacy behind this extraordinary place. So this part of the park was the ballroom, and it's only been knocked down not by time essentially, but it's by a couple of cyclones. That one cyclone ripped down one side of the hall, and then how many years later for the next one?
I'm not sure. But it burnt down first, and then the cyclone ripped.
Oh, it burnt down first, then 2 other cyclones took each side of the walls down.
And what was left of the roof.
And there's obviously no roof. But behind me there is a stage where they used to have bands. They also did movie nights here for the local community. And yeah, I guess, and this mirror ball, it's not the actual mirror ball, but the mirror ball actually cost more than the property itself when he actually bought it. He bought it from America, did he?
Bought it from America. It cost him $600. The original property cost him
600 pounds.
120.
600 pounds it was.
£600 cost him 120 pounds. For
120 pounds for the... No.
For the land.
Was it?
Yes.
No.
So it was 120 pounds for the land, I believe it was.
It was $11,000 anyway for the land, wasn't it?
In today's money.
Yeah. And the ball was, how much did he say now?
$57,000.
Back in the day.
But everyone apparently remembered it and remarked it. But this is just a replica.
Yeah, it's not the real one. Or else I'm surprised it'd be still there this day and age.
Proper hand cut mirror.
Well, we're going to head back to our campsite now because it's getting a little bit dark. We need to eat and check on Pablo. We're going to come back for the night tour. I'm not sure if we can film it because I don't know if anything will come out, but we can. If not, we'll see you back. We'll see you tomorrow.
Access to the gardens is closed after 6 p.m.
Hello, Bella. Good boy. Good morning, guys. So last night we did end up going back to
Paronella Park.
Paronella Park, thank you. And spectacular light show. And they had different music. We can't play it because of copyright, obviously, but this girl's voice just resonated through all the trees, and it was actually really, really nice to hear some light show done with music as well. It also had a quartet, like a string quartet
yeah.
music. Really, really nice. If you're in the area, Paronella Park, definitely worth a visit, especially when you can camp for free as well. But this morning, we have left the park. We had to have a quick pack up because we enjoyed a little sleeping, as you do. And we had a quick pack up, and now we're about to do a walk in the Atherton Tablelands. Now, there are lots of waterfalls, lots of walks. The scenery is absolutely stunning in the Atherton Tablelands, and I can't wait to see. We actually stopped at a different waterfall to have a look, but we couldn't find a park. So, we're at a much quieter one, easy to park the van and easy to leave Pablo because he cannot come with us. It is another national park.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But he will be in the lap of luxury, as always, in his air-conditioned, climate-controlled vehicle.
Anyway, we're going to get our hikers on and get moving. Wee man, you'd love to come, but you're not allowed even outside, buddy. I've peed you already, you should be good. It's nice and, it'll be a nice temperature in here for him today. He's a good boy. I'd say that was a pretty spoilt chi, wouldn't you? That's what he's going to be doing for the next couple hours. Just snoozing. It's very much a hiker's day today.
Yeah. And I'm still impressed with these hikers.
Oh yeah, we got new ones, eh?
We've got new ones from Scotland and Japan. And these are so much better than our old ones. I actually like wearing trainers, but they're actually quite supportive and very waterproof.
Before you say anything, I have changed shirts because I can't walk in a long sleeve shirt. Why is there a semi-trailer here? We're very close to the road. This is so pretty. We're only like 5 minutes in. Absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to see what the actual falls are like. We've come to a fork. Which do we go? It says 3.5 or 1.7 that way. Isn't it a circle then?
Possibly, but I think we should do the 1.7 because we have other places to see today.
Oh yeah, we do have a couple more places. Yeah. Okay.
Away you go.
The only reason why he turns his camera on right now is because he thinks I'm going to hit my head on this log. I'm not.
Got it.
Just coming up to our first waterfall now. It is called Zillie Falls, and from what I can see through the trees, pretty cute.
So the footpath goes straight through the bottom of Zillie Falls. And you have to cross the little creek crossing here. Probably wouldn't recommend this in stormy weather.
I must say, for a starter waterfall, that was beautiful. It wasn't even the main waterfall we're going to, so I'm impressed already. So cool.
The trailers are good.
Yeah, the trailers. I think the trail's good. The trail is also pretty easy to walk, actually. I have a weak ankle. It's not a bad trail.
Filming and walking isn't easy.
It's not.
I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but it actually sounds like we're getting pretty close now. We actually started our watches at the beginning of the trek, and we're now 1.89 in, so we're not far. We're getting close.
What?
Go figure that
Really?
one. Go figure that one. We're doing the 100-metre one, so I'm not going to go 4 kilometres to see that over there.
Before you hit Nandroya Falls, there is a mini waterfall right in front of it. It is stunning just on its own, but you can see Nandroya just behind. When you arrive at Nandroya, it is literally breathtaking. It's an impressive 50 metres in height. I don't think the camera really does it justice. I'm not sure if you can get the magnitude of how big this is. I'll try and get a distant shot with the GoPro to show you, but massive, massive falls. And there's Tim going up to the base just so you can see how big they are. And of course, other people also wanted their photo taken in front. It was so cool.
So that's that waterfall done. I actually really enjoy the big, long drop waterfalls. They just seem to have some immense power, and the roaring and the moisture flowing through the air and everything. It's really, really spectacular. And the sun's coming out now, so that's changed the whole of this walk as well, because you get all these little sunny spots as we go through the jungle up here, which is the jungle, isn't it, really? Yeah, wet tropics. Look it up.
All right, we're back from that walk. We're going to go to a different walk now called Zillie Falls. I don't think it's a walk. I think it's just some waterfalls, but they are dog friendly because I need to get Pablo out for a pee. And can't get him out anywhere else.
Give him a bit of exercise as well.
He's not allowed to be in here. So
as you said, he's been chilling.
Yeah, well, that's what he does. He chills.
It's a chilly chi.
So we'll head up to these walls. They're called Zillie Falls. Let's go. Are you ready to see the waterfall, Pablo? This is your first waterfall experience. You're not allowed at any other one.
Poor little fella.
Ready for peace? Let's go. He's very excited. Now I don't believe this is a very long walk. I do believe it's very quick, but hopefully spectacular.
It appears we've arrived already. Like 200 metres.
Pablo doesn't usually come on these kind of walks with us, so I was unsure how he would do. He actually impressed us both. He absolutely loved it. But he can't come to more of these. It's just hard with national parks everywhere in Australia. He's just not allowed. Tell you what, I did not expect this of Pablo. He's like a little mountain goat. He's impressive. He doesn't even walk like this on a normal walk.
No.
Impressive.
You can do, but you can go that way as well. Well, that was short and sweet, but it was a big little adventure for the wee man, so we're pleased, and he seems to be extremely happy about that. So we're going to go on to the next set of falls, which I think is Millaa Millaa. Millaa Millaa. Into the child, giving him a good clean.
Oh, so dirty.
He needs a polish.
Alright, we've arrived. Pablo, you have to stay here and mind the van, okay? We can see the waterfall already. It's not a big walk either, this one, but it is an Instagram spot. So it's what this means is it's going to be really busy. We made us have to B-roll this one.
There's a queue of people. we'll have a look.
We'll see how we go.
Yes.
Well, this seems to be the better option, is sitting in the van and looking at the falls from here. Not where we can see them. but I can hear them.
At the moment, we're just
But-
relaxing, having a cup of tea and waiting for the crowds to
As
go
you know,
away.
we don't like people. Like crowds of people. We like crowds of people.
It's 3 o'clock.
We gotta, you know what we gotta stop doing? Is stop going to these Instagram places.
We do. We can go to the Instagram places, but we need to go very early or hang out till last minute. Hopefully, it's 3 o'clock now. Hopefully, in the next hour, everyone will disappear because they all want their dinner.
But the only problem with that is we've got a site. We're not going to a caravan site, but we've got
A home farm stay.
a farm stay sort of thing to go to, and there's only 6 sites available for that. So I want to get there before we.
Yeah.
If we don't, we're going to be a long drive tonight. But you know, whatever.
Maybe we could just go. We'll finish our tea. We go to the farm stay, and then tomorrow morning we come back really early when there's no one here,
Possibly.
and get those Insta photos.
Maybe.
Maybe it'd be raining. I guarantee it.
1 hour later.
Now most people have gone. I think there's one little couple here, and that's the view from our window. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Not bad to have that view outside your window, eh? Very cool. You're taking the drone up then?
Hopefully, I'm going to get it up there. It's starting to rain, so we're going to be quick.
Oh, okay. Alright, I think we've got what we wanted, and as per our style, it is raining, so we're going to head to this farm stay, I think, tonight.
Yes.
And get some of them,
Yeah, if we don't get too wet.
Alright, we've made it to our little farm stay, and I'll just put some pictures up of what it looks like. I was meant to video it as I was driving through, totally forgot about it. I was more like, oh wow, this is nice. But yeah, they've got goats here, some chickens over the way I can see a peacock, but there's heaps of flat space for, I think they said 6 vans are allowed here. There's 3 of us here now at the moment, so heaps of...
Still heaps of room.
Yeah, heaps of room for some other people as well, but it's just really lovely, peace and quiet. Absolutely perfect. But we're going to go see another waterfall that's around this area tomorrow morning, because as you know, it's raining. So we will drop this.
Yeah, that was part of the waterfall circuit that we were driving, and the last one is now raining. So we're going to do it tomorrow morning, but we'll leave the footage at the end for you to appreciate with the exit music.
Yes. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and
Always leave a comment. If you want a sticker, I'll send you a sticker. Then we're going to wear in the world free of charge.
we'll see you next week, guys. Enjoy the waterfall. Bye.